everybody, this is Chuck, and I appreciate you stopping by my shop. Always appreciate that you share your time with me. And if you saw the title of this video, it was Screwy Tuesday. Well, it's the return of Screwy Tuesday. A little history. When I started my channel, I started off with an acronym, Tools in the Shop. You can figure out what that acronym spells. And thought it was pretty clever, and people had problems with it. So that went away. And then I started doing tool time, and did a bunch of tool times. Matter of fact, there's 62 tool time videos that I did. And then I started Screwy Tuesdays, and there's 183 Screwy Tuesdays. The last number that I saw was, I think, 96, but then I did a whole bunch of them. I probably forgot the number and just kept on going. So they're both on a playlist, lots of information and fun there. It's all for your entertainment. So if you're bored through the Christmas holidays, hit my playlist and enjoy. Today, I'm going to share, let's see, we'll jump into this first. I repaired our microwave switch the other day, the mechanical button that you push in, and we'll click to a video there. And here's a still photo with a little bit more information on it. And basically the post that had the hole in it to catch the hinge pin had snapped off, and so I had to make that new hinge arm to get it to work. And on the other side I had to add a spacer because it was falling off also. It's been in service for a couple of weeks, and it's doing well, so hopefully I saved the machine. Thinking of that, I'm going to go back here in one of my old tool times, repair of the trash compactor, just a couple of short little snippets out of it from 8 years ago, and that guy's still going. Well, what you see here is a gearbox out of a trash compactor. There's there's a couple more pieces of it. It actually chewed the teeth off of the sprocket there. Came up with went on McMaster Car and looked and found the same sprocket that I need. And so what I'm going to do is basically build this piece here. And you can, if you can see it, it's a little dirty there with the grease, but it's faceted on 6 sides. And go ahead and build the same piece, and then I'm going to attach this sprocket to the end of my piece to create the part again. And on the front of the gearbox here, there's the sprocket, and I have room to move the sprocket in and out. Well, so that's a little history lesson there of Screwy Tuesdays and what's happening here. Here's a little flyer. This is for people in California. I don't think people in Northern California. Some people came from Southern California on my first meet and greet. But January 14th is the next meet and greet we're going to hold. We're going to do it up again in Benicia, and already got a response of about 30, and it's open to all. So if you have friends that are interested, whatever, just get a hold of me, boat92@aol.com or outsidescrewball@gmail. Either one, and get your name on the list, and then early January I'll send out a confirming the time and everything. A lot of it depends on weather. With that said, not selling anything today. I've done a lot of review of products, and it's interesting. You lose subscribers. People don't like learning about something, or maybe it's jealousy that they think you're getting something for free. Hey, you are getting it for free, but there's labor involved to produce the video. So enough said about that. But let's take a quick walk in the shop and a little explanation on Go Handheld, and then we'll sign off. It's going to be a quick one tonight. So, little update on the VVOR chuck, the 4-jaw synchronized closing. I went ahead and drilled through the front of the chuck so that I can bolt it down onto my rotary table, and started working on that process, and have not yet finished. But what I did do on this is the millimeter hole. I forget what size it is, but I decided to go with 1/4-20 for the attachment bolts. So the through hole is for 1/4-20, and I can still keep the original metric threads if I want to mount it to a back plate. Why it's here, this is no sale, but this is information for you guys. Little Milwaukee air pump. The thing is, my son bought it, and it's the greatest thing to have around your house if a tire's low. Just go out, plug it in, fill your tire. Take a look at one of those. And videos coming up soon on this guy, 10-in-1 welder. This was sent to me, and that's enough said about that. I went and picked up a plug for it today. We've been welding with 110, and it's been working good. And then the last thing to show you, the shop is quite a mess. My son just got done putting headers, or taking the headers off of his Mercedes so he could get it smogged, and then he might come back. This is our Mercedes, and it's a CL500 2002. It's a great car. $100,000 car back in its day. We didn't pay that. We paid $18,000 for it, and we've had it for some X years. But the problem with these cars, it's a fantastic ride, probably the best ride in a car you'd ever have. It's hydraulic suspension. Well, it's one of the biggest problems with these cars also. So it's in the shop, and I'm planning on getting underneath it and surveying it, and we're going to tear out all of the hydraulic ride and keep the car. Car only has 63,000 miles on it, so it's got a long life ahead of it. And I think that's it in the shop, other than a mess. So we'll sign off, and I appreciate you stopping by the shop for a visit. This is all for entertainment, and I hope you enjoyed. Speaking of signing off, it went too quick. So Screwy Tuesday used to be a weekly program that I did, and I'm going to do my best to start it up again, and they're going to be short ones, but looking forward to doing that. So hope to see you every Tuesday as we move on. This one is 2023-1, and we'll keep it going. Thanks again for stopping by the channel.